mistakes of measuring ourselves against others instead of our own God-given potential. Let me say that again. We make mistakes of measuring ourselves against others instead of our own God-given potential. Hello everyone. Today we are talking about advice. Who advises you? 2 days ago I talked about who we are, who we really think we are. Before I go on, let me use this verse for today's topic. And it's from Proverbs 19 verse 20. Listen to advice and accept discipline, and at the end you will be counted among the wise. I don't think you heard me. Listen to advice and accept discipline, and at the end you will be counted among the wise. That's Proverbs 19 verse 20. You may be good at what you do. In fact, you may be better than most people, but without the help of others, you will never, sorry, it's a bit windy, but I'm sure you can still hear me. But without the help of others, you will never be as good as you could be. You will not reach your highest potential without good and trusted advisor. Emphasis, good and trusted advisor. Why would a world-class tennis player need a coach, especially one who is not as good on the tennis court as he or she is? Remember Andre Agassi? He's a top tennis player. He answered this question this way. He said, and I quote him, "Tennis requires subtle adjustments, crucial to winning, and my coach, Gil, is the best at making them. The older I get, the more valuable he becomes. Why is that? Because age and experience don't necessarily make you better. So we need to continuously improve, and we need a coach in our life, no matter your level." In life, just like in sports, you never reach where you don't need to reach without good input. Yet many of us operate under the misguided assumption that because we lead, we don't need to be led. That's dangerous. We make mistakes of measuring ourselves against others instead of our own God-given potential. And in the end, we never become what we should be. We never become what we could have been at the end because of that mistake. A good coach measures up performance against your strength, not somebody else's, because that your coach knows your worth. They know what you're capable of. That's why they measure your performance against your strength, not looking at others. You see the coach always telling you, you can do it, go on, and they'll be telling you, even if you make mistake, they're not going to tell you off. They say, yeah, you do it better next time. I trust and I believe in you. You will do it better next time. That's a good coach. That's a good advisor. Make sure that the person that is advising you is a good and trusted advisor, not somebody that will be envious of what you do, but somebody that knows that when you do well, credit will also go to him or her. That's the kind of advisor we need. Let us not be that kind of people that think, oh, we know it all, we don't need anybody to advise us. As I say, this Andre is a typical example. And there are others, reputable people who actually have, got to what people will look at as their highest level in life, but they still have coaches, they still have mentors, they still have people who, push them, who encourage them, who say, yes, I know you can do it. Your mentor or your coach, when you are like for sports person, will be there around, urging you on. They're not going to be inside the room or in the office having a cup of tea, and at the end of it, they'll come and report to him that, oh, the sports or the game has ended, and so and so person that you coached did very well. No, they're going to be there, urging you on, supporting you, encouraging you. And when you know, actually, whether a child or an adult, when you know that they're there, urging you on, encouraging you, you do better. So this is it's just going to be a very short video again, but I just thought that I'll come up with this because sometimes I've heard people say that, oh, I've got to that level in life now, I've got to that qualification now, I've done this job and I've done this sports and I've done that for so many years, I have all the experience I need, I have all the knowledge I need, I don't need anybody. No, never at it. Even whether you're older or younger, you may need advice from a younger person. Don't think because you are older than somebody else, you don't need to get advice from them, you don't need to listen to them. After all, I am your mom, after all, I'm your dad, after all, I'm your boss. What do you know? Listen to people. No matter their level, they can advise you. You may be doing, if you are just a one-man band, just go in and think that you know it all. When you fall, you are going to fall woefully. So it's very important that we know who advises us. Advice is well and good, but you must know who advises you. Has the person got your interest at heart? Is the person going in that direction that will push you forward or bring you down? Obviously, you don't need that kind of advisor. But people who will encourage you, who will mentor you, who will urge you on, that's the kind of advisors you need in your life. Remember what Proverbs 19:20 said. Listen to advice and accept discipline, and at the end, you will be counted among the wise. Ruth needed Naomi. Timothy needed Paul. Who advises you? I'll leave it here. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you again very soon. God bless you.